Welcome to a guided meditation for acceptance on declutter the mind. So to start, find your seat. You can sit on a chair or cushion on the floor and sit with your back upright but comfortable. And with your eyes open, start by taking in a few big, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now on the next out breath, gently close your eyes. Let's start by taking a moment to allow the body to settle. Allow the body to breathe on its own. And now we're going to maintain an open awareness over the breath. So we'll be placing our attention on the breath and allowing ourselves to open our awareness to whatever arises. So thoughts, sensations, feelings, and sounds will come and go. And when something enters our mind as we watch the breath, we practice meeting whatever comes without placing more or less weight on any one thing. So noticing whatever comes and goes without judgments, without any perceptions, with acceptance. So now bring your attention to the breath, noticing the sensations of the breath here, the in breath to the out breath, and notice any attempt to change the breath here, and any resistance to this attempt. Simply accept the breath here. There's no need to change anything. Notice the pace of the breath, if it's shallow or deep today, and watch the breath for a few moments. And begin to notice the rising and falling sensations of each in breath and out breath. Maybe you notice these sensations more around your chest or stomach, and just be with whatever you notice with an open awareness. And when a thought or feeling enters your awareness, when it arises from seemingly out of nowhere, we don't need to follow it with more thinking or resistance. Simply allow it to come and go through the mind. Allow the thought or feeling to dissolve on its own when you notice it. And then bring your attention back to the breath. And when a distraction enters your mind as you watch the breath, you can use labeling to detach yourself from the distraction and allow yourself to practice acceptance. So if you start thinking about the day ahead of you, label that as thinking and then return to the breath. If a noise begins to pull your attention away, label that as sounds and then return to the breath. And if anxiety or stress begins to creep in, label that as feeling and then return to the breath. And ensure that you're not using labeling as a fly swatter. We're not actively seeking things to label. It's not an active exercise. Instead, we watch the breath with an open awareness, and whenever a thought or feeling arises and attempts to pull our attention, we use labeling to disarm it and not get caught up in it, to accept it for what it is, and then return our attention back to the breath. And whenever you realize that you've been caught up in thoughts, simply come back to the breath with an open awareness. There's no need to become frustrated here. Part of acceptance is being okay with whatever is happening in the present moment, not allowing our ego to become wrapped up in the present, and instead being with whatever is happening. And in the final few moments here, allow the mind to do what it wants. Let go of any attempt to maintain control of attention. And now bring your attention back into the breath. And before we end the practice here today, take in a full breath and then a long breath out. And now open your eyes. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time.